Hello. Excuse my mic volume. It's so freaking loud. Hi. Hello. Hello. Excuse. I'm trying to figure out the perfect mic gain because it's really now. It's like really loud right now. Let me turn it down. Okay. How is it now? Is it like loud enough? I don't know. Anyways. Hello, how is everybody? I'm just doing some typing. Some working. I need to get things done. Also, I've been like packing a little bit. You know what? Before you go on a trip, you're like, I don't know what I need to bring. I'm good. Thank you. And that's how I'm feeling. I'm like, I don't know what I need to bring. When I used to go on like overnight or weekly trips when I was younger, I used to pack like the most useless things. I'd be like, yeah, I need 50 tiny notebooks. I need 50 tiny notebooks. I need like 30 glitter rings and like my tiny little paintbrush, and I'd end up using none of it. It can be. Maybe. Hello, good evening. I'm good. How are you? Grieving? Well, hope it gets better. With, with time. You know? Time. I hope so. You'll be okay. You'll be okay. That's fine. I mean, personally, I've never really gone through a loss, but or like a significant loss. If there has been one, it would probably be like distant family. But it's a part of life. So things happen. But I always think that you make it out stronger, you know? Where? Thank you for the follow. I'm so sorry. That was loud. I'll turn that down. How are you? Hello. Sorry, I'm just typing and working on stuff. Hello, how are you? Hope you're doing well. I'm good. I'm good too. Thank you. I'm gonna go to bed. Thank you for stopping by. Good night. Good night. Good night. Hope you have a good night. That is a very wild name. Hello. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. What a name. What a name. Howdy. Heyo, howdy. Howdy, howdy. How are you doing? Don't mind. You just a humble fuckers. Yep. I'm doing well. How's homework? It's going. I have to write discussion posts, so it's a lot of. Thank you for your reply. I too agree with your statement, you know. Did you know that if I turn my gain like all the way up to the max, right now I have it at like, what's 24 plus 11? I don't know. But if I turn it up to the max, all you hear is just super loud and like background noise. Which, yep, that's what gain does. That's what that's what gain is. Makes it super loud. I've moved my mic like closer to my keyboard so you guys can hear that. By the way, I'm writing about food cuisine. Hello. Hi, cat. How are you? Hello. I'm just doing work. No. I'm good. I'm good. I'm also good. Yep. Packing. Working on work. You know how it goes. I was packing my pills in like a little baggie earlier, and I was like, damn, I feel like I'm a drug lord. I keep finding condoms in my bags. I'm like, dang, I thought I got rid of them all, but no. I like pull them out of some corner of my bag. I'm like, wow, more condoms. I found 2. I don't know what I want to do with them. You know, surprise condom, you. Okay, because you're new, I did a condom taste testing stream. You know what that means? No. I did a condom taste testing stream earlier. Trying to make balloon animals. Yeah, I did that. I did a condom taste testing stream, and now I have extra condoms, and I don't know what to do with them. Like, I guess I gotta make more balloon animals and hang them on the wall as decoration. Right? I just figured you were sexually responsible. Yeah, that too, I guess. And no, they're flavored condoms. They're not meant to be used down there. What is the best tasting condom? Well, we've discovered a lot of the condoms ended up being very bland. So I guess the best tasting one ended up being the mint chocolate. I have that song in my head. my god, how did it go? Ari-chan, hi, nani ga suki? Cookies and cream yorima anata. Yeah, the best tasting one were both the mint chocolate and the chocolate strawberry one. It's only because they were the strongest tasting. The other ones didn't really taste very good. Or they were kind of bland. I mean, whatever it takes to disguise the taste of latex. So, yeah. But to be fair, I do actually kind of like the taste of balloons. I'm dead. I thought you couldn't talk or something. I saw the subtitles and did not hear you speaking. I thought you were typing. I was like, damn, she types really fast. Have my speakers off? Oof. R.I.P. Just chomping on some balloons. You know when you blow up a balloon and they have that like powder stuff on the inside of the balloon and you put your mouth on it and you taste it? That like flavor that they use to prevent the balloon from sticking to itself. It has like a flavor, you know? Don't you like that? Don't you think that flavor kind of tastes good? Bitter sorta? Yeah, it's like a little plasticky kind of bitter flavor. I don't think I'd be a very good clown. I'd be like, damn, these balloons taste good. I don't blow balloons fast enough. I'd just be sitting over here with a balloon in my mouth like, yummy. The kid's like standing over there like, this clown won't stop chomping my balloons. Oh my god. Holy moly. I am so sorry, guys. Nothing is happening. Hi, Raiders. Oh my god, let me do a shout out. Hold up. Oh my god. Hey, hello, everybody. Hi, Raiders. Thank you so much for the raid, Major A. How are you? How was your stream? What were you doing? Hello. Hi, everybody. Hello. What were you guys up to? You were also doing ASMR. How is it? How is your ASMR? Welcome in, Raiders. My name is Kyokamiya. I am a songbird VTuber. Right now we are just doing some working. Some typing ASMR. Hello, hi. How are you? Gremlin raid, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hope your stream went well. If you are heading off for the night or whatever time it is, hope you get a good rest. You know, take care of yourself. Get some water, get some food, snacks, anything, right? Yeah, how'd it go? Thank you. Welcome in. Welcome. Yeah, nothing really exciting happening. If everybody who's coming from Major A's stream, welcome. Hi. We are just doing some work. Yep. Stream was comfy. We got some diamond painting done. Ooh, that sounds really fun. That sounds super fun. I used to see like videos of people doing that. It looks like a lot of fun. Hi. Did we startle you? A little bit. I was surprised. I was like, oh damn. wow. I didn't expect to get raided, but yeah, welcome in everybody. Oh my god. Yeah, big raid, yeah. Oh, welcome. Diamond painting looks a lot of fun. I mean, like, it's like paint by numbers. It's very like, it looks like something, it looked like super fun. Like if I were to just look at that, I'd lock in and I'd just be doing that. Don't listen to posts, we're not gremlins at all. I believe you. I believe you. No, don't worry, everybody's welcome here. Doesn't matter if you're a gremlin or not. I'm a little bit of a gremlin myself. But yeah. I used to like, how's my stream going? We just started. We just started just doing a little bit of working, you know, chill stuff. Honestly, I'm just, I'm like half yapping, half working, you know, as it goes. Whenever I do like a co-working stream, it ends up like this. It's like, oh, I'm gonna work, and at the same time, I'll take a break and I'll look at chat and I'll be like, hey guys, how are you going? And chat's like, we're vibing. Chat's vibing. Oh yeah, thank you. Everybody, I don't know what time it is for everybody, but it's like midnight for me. Gosh. I was gonna say, I remember looking at, like, I used to get TikToks of people doing paint by numbers. You know how people do like TikTok lives? And then that sound of the little diamond paintings, that sound of like when you like take the little stick and you like stick it to the piece of paper and it's like sticky. I really like that sound. It's like the, that sounds fun. Yeah, it's pretty late for me. Yeah, I mean, I normally stream at this time and I go a little bit longer, but I stream until like 2 a.m. It's fun. I love that sound. Yeah, it's really nice. Like, like listening to people draw, or like listening to like the little sticking sound of the diamond painting. I like the sounds. When people have the digital painting and they have the, what's it called? What's it called? Oh, like the paper texture on like drawing tablets or like on pencil and paper, like graphite. I like that sound too. I need a co-working stream interests me, but I never felt on a personal level. Yeah, it's like a mix. It's like, you know, when you're doing studying in a library and then you're like studying with friends and you're just kind of chilling. And then like maybe half the time you're like, I need to lock in and work. And then the other half time you're like, I'm just gonna chat with my friends and hang out. It's like that. It's like working on a group project together. But I also do kind of have ADHD. So I need like somebody working with me to be focused. Otherwise I get distracted. Because then I'm like, hey, what's going on over here? I'm gonna go on YouTube and look at stuff. So at least it keeps me on track in at least some way, you know? I have ADHDs, yes. I have so many HDs. I haven't been diagnosed, but I'm pretty sure I do. Who knows? I could. There's it's like, I don't know, if you were to connect a soundboard to my brain, you would just hear the squeaking of the mouse wheel just running around in circles in my brain. Like, there is just, in my head, there's like a radio playing and a mouse wheel just running in circles constantly. And if I ever just stop and freeze, that's the mouse stopping and taking a break. But at all times, that radio is playing, and it is playing just random songs. Sometimes the channel changes, and then it's just static. But other times, it's playing like Rocketeer by, I don't know what that guy's name is. It's just going, you know? It's just wink, 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 wink. That's how it goes. Yeah, I heard that co-working is helpful for ADHD, but only work for me when the people I chill with depend on me doing my work. Oof. I'm gonna go get ready for bed. Yeah, good night. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the raid. Hope you have a good rest. You get some nice rest. I'll be looking around. Have a great stream. Thank you so much. Hold on. Let me tuck you in. Good night. Have a good night. And everybody else from Major A stream is also going to bed. Have a good night as well. Have a good night. If you want to eat, you can go eat. If you want to get food, go get food. Get a snack. Get sleep. Do something. I don't know. I'm just gonna be chilling, working. I think co-working can work for some people. If you're easily distracted like I am, it kind of helps. But it also doesn't work at the same time. I have somebody, it's like how do you say this? If you're studying with a friend and you guys keep distracting each other, there may be no work going on, but it would have to work if, like, you guys have to actively swear to keep each other on track, you know? It'd be like, hey, we gotta get this done, so we gotta lock in, you know? Like, you guys gotta collectively be like, we can't yap, we have to lock in, we have to get work done. It's like that moment with, like, you gotta have that feeling of, like, when you, before a deadline's due, like, maybe an hour before, or like the day of an assignment or a project is due, that feeling of, like, I have to get this done, I have to get this done. If the group collectively feels that way, then, like, I think that's what you're gonna have to strive for when, like, doing work. I know some people do that too. Like, if they don't have friends, they'll, like, I guess, they'll put a mirror in front of them and they'll be like, I have to work. Or, some people do the Pomodoro technique. I kind of like the Pomodoro technique a little bit. Because at least having a clock, I could be like, okay, time is passing, I need to, like, work. But if it's just me staring at a blank page for 4 hours, that really doesn't help me. If I set a timer, pro tip, guys, if you set a timer for yourself and you're like, okay, I'm gonna set myself 5 minutes to work on something really quick, like, super quickly, right? 5 minutes. I'm gonna work on something, and then I'm gonna write, like, one sentence, or I'm gonna write maybe, yeah, like, one sentence, or even 5 words. Like, average sentence is about 5 words. So you tell yourself, I'm gonna write something really, really short, and then you set a timer. You say, in 5 minutes, I'm gonna write one sentence. And if you write more than that, that's a good thing. But at least you started somewhere, and then the idea is that once you get a momentum started, you want to write the next sentence, and you want to write the next sentence, and you just want to keep going. So that's, like, kind of the idea behind it. This is for, like, procrastination tip. Like, a lot of times ADHD is not really, like, it's not stemmed in brain doesn't know where to start. It's more like either the topic is too big or you're procrastinating something because the task seems a little bit too big at the moment, or you don't know where to start, or yeah, most of the time it's like a fear of like, perfectionism. You're like, oh, it has to be perfect. Meanwhile, like, you haven't even started anything at all. The mirror technique sounds interesting. Yeah, I recommend it. It does help a little bit to have, I guess, it's like mirroring, like body doubling is what the proper term of it in psychology is. But when you do bodily doubling, sometimes it helps to have a mirror so you can see what you're doing, kind of like in place of another person if you don't have them with you. But if you do have a person with you, it might help a little bit too. Like, when you work in the same room as somebody else, even if they're not actually, like, you don't know them and you don't talk to them, but as long as somebody in the room is with you working, some people find that also helps. Like, what's it called? Co-playing? Not Coldplay. Co-playing. Kids would do this. It's like in psychology. Kids would do activities together alongside each other, and it's seen as a method of coexisting / bonding, even if the kids never play with each other. If they're in the same room and they're each doing their own thing, it's also, like, seen as, like, a bonding experience. So that's interesting too. Thank you for the follow. I do not know how to pronounce that word. Pash. I don't know how to split that up. Pash Kaluna Angel. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hello. Oh, thank you for the follow, Busponium. Hello. Hello, Nicholas. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. How are you? How are you doing? Ooh. I have never seen that emote before. I'll be completely honest. Is that like a Twitch default emote? Hello. Hi Donnie, how are you? Hello. Thank you for the follow and turn rhythm. How are you doing? Hope you have a good night. Well, whatever time it is for you. Good night, good day, good time zone, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. It's 2:43 p.m. Still pretty early, but I'm just lurking your stream while doing other stuff. Yeah, thank you. That's what I want. I want everybody to just, after getting stuff done, get stuff done while chilling. Yep. I hope that I can help you focus and get your stuff done that you needed to be doing. Yeah. Well, you can hear everything in my house. I know everything echoed so loudly. Oh my god. Sorry, my walls are thin. You can hear everything. And the cozy air you have here, it definitely helps. Thank you. The background noise of people upstairs stomping around helps, I guess. Yep. My little cozy background and I don't know what else. Typing. That's it. Thank you. always love lurking in ASMR streams. Yeah, they can be pretty cozy. It depends on the type of ASMR stream though. I don't know why, but whenever I look in ASMR category, especially at this time, like I know I stream pretty late for a EST time, but at this time, I find like it's a really good mix between like not so much ASMR, but either they're doing like sleep streams or like ear licking, and it's like 6 hours of ear licking. I know a lot of people at EST time. Well, ASS. What is AEST? Makes it harder because of time zone. Yep. Yeah, it's pretty hard. I think depends on where you're from or like what time zone you're looking at the ASMR category, right? I think a lot of streamers tend to stream at like 8 p.m. or like 10 a.m. because 10 a.m. is like EU time, and 8 p.m. or 6 p.m. is good for like EST. Personally, oh, Australia. I see. Oh, what time is it over there? Oh, like plus 14 hours. I think you guys are in the future, right? Yeah, middle of the afternoon was 3 p.m. for me. Oof. Dang. Yeah, day ahead first for me. Oh my. Happy June 1st, everybody. Hey, it's June 1st. Pride Month. Just got home. Nice. Welcome home. It's Pride Month, guys. Happy Pride Month. I just realized. I just looked at my clock. I was like, huh, Pride Month. Yippee! The whole month for them. A whole month for the gays and theys. Yippee! Hmm. So weird. Okay. So weird. Um, I think my professor screwed up. I can't reply to people. Oh well. Hi Vincento, thank you for the follow. Hello. Hi Anos. How are you? Do you guys look at the keyboard when you type? Like, if you see me do this, I can't type without looking at the keyboard every once in a while. My words per minute is like 60. It's like 60 to 80. I love your model, by the way. Thank you. ASMR doesn't suit me. I know. I'm usually very loud. I'm usually very chatty. But once in a while, I like doing this because then it gives me an excuse to not talk. And then I can just type. So if ever I'm like working on something and I need to lock in, I'll just be like, typing ASMR time. You don't know how tall I am. I'm just gonna ignore that. We're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about that. I couldn't type without looking at first, but I can do it now. Gosh, I wish I could type without looking at the keyboard. If I don't look at the keyboard, my accuracy goes down. Not looking at the keyboard, my accuracy is like 82. If I look at the keyboard, my accuracy is more like 90 something. Hello Night, how are you? Let me turn that down. It's kind of loud. Hi Night. Hello. We're just doing some working. Good luck with the homework. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, it's going well. We're working. It's going well. We're doing work. I'm sorry. There's not a lot of talking. It's kind of boring. Oh my god. Holy moly. Also the background noise. Normally when I stream at this time, like I stream at this time because this is the time that I'm least likely to be bothered. But my gosh, there's a lot of sound going on at this time, even though it's like 1 a.m. Also, that really loud crack, that was my knee. Not my knee, my hip. I'm sitting like crisscross right now, and I like move my leg upward, and my hip just like popped. It did this really loud pop sound. What am I typing about? I'm actually typing a food report. So, oh well, I'm doing a discussion post, but I'm also doing a food report about European food culture, to be specific. So, like, agricultural history in Europe. You ever wanted to know? Very interesting stuff, actually. If you wanted to know the Scandinavia has lingonberries and cloudberries. I actually did not know that cloudberries were a thing. Did you know that? I remember reading about them in books, and I'd be like, cloudberries? That sounds fake. Apparently they're a real thing. There's a lot of berries out there that I don't know about. Like, what's that other type of berry that they put? Woodberries? Like sageberries? I don't know what the heck the name is. There's like this type of berry that they put, and it's really good. They put them in desserts, and I don't remember what they're called, but apparently they exist, and they're found in like European cuisine. What have I wrote so far? I'm just writing based on the textbook I wrote. Just general stuff. Like, Britain's culture is mostly based off of trade, historically, through the British East India Company. They have a lot of spices, they have an afternoon tea time. Italy is close to the sea, involves a lot of food culture related to family and hardiness, so a lot of its food culture is reliant on wheat and pasta and bread. So it's actually really good for growing crops. Scandinavia is a very cold country, very long winters, very little daylight. They rely on like livestock and fishing rather than crops, so pretty interesting. In Scandinavia, this group of people called the Sami. There's actually a movie based on that. The Sami people. I forgot what the name was, but I believe it's like a Christmas movie. It's an animated movie about like this little girl who's like from the Sami people, and then she kind of, they neighbor a town, which is like following these people who fight all the time. And then there's this guy who dresses all in red, and he kind of looks like Santa Claus. But she like goes over to this guy, and then they kind of go and try to reunite the town, and they bring them together at the very end in like Christmas. But yeah, the Sami people are very involved with like raising reindeer. It's actually a really cute movie. I recommend. I don't remember what it's called though. I think it was called Klaus, like with a K. Thank you, Luciella, for the follow. Hello. I mean, personally, European food is not my favorite. I prefer like Asian cuisine, but I have to write about European countries. It's actually pretty interesting though. A lot of the stuff that I've been reading so far is like stuff I didn't know before, and like countries or cuisines that I've never heard about either. Like the book that I'm reading has recipes for a couple of things. There's this one thing, I believe it's by Dutch. Yeah, the one with the teacher gave teaching. Yeah, and then she's like the fisherman lady. She like butchers fish. It's pretty cool. She's cool. I forgot what I was just talking about. I forgot what I was talking about. What was I talking about? Oh gosh, I lost that train of thought. It's gone. I don't know. That train of thought's gone. Anyways, hello Luciana, how are you? Everybody who's chilling, we're all working together. You having a good time? I like European food. Name a European food dish. Name one Oh, you like European food? Name one. That's not Italian. You can't cheat and be like, I like spaghetti. No. Anyways, oh yeah, I remember what I was talking about. Apple pie. No. What was it called? I think it was Dutch, yeah. It's like appelen fritteren. You're like, it's like apple fritter. What they do is they take apples and then they take the dough, like the pastry, and they roll it out onto a big table, and then they fill it with apples, and then they roll it up together so it's like a little roll, and then they brush it with like butter, and then they cut it up and they bake it. But there's a lot of like pastry and apple recipes. They're like different. I found the movie to be quite good. Yeah, it was a good movie. It was cute. It was really nice. I like watching animated movies. Did you guys see? Apparently, there is. What's it called? There's this movie. They're releasing the Despicable Me 4. Did you know that? I was like, another one? Why are there so many movies? Personally, I refuse to watch live action movies. I refuse to watch live action movies. That Stitch movie that's going on right now, I will not go. I've actually never even watched the original Stitch. Did you know that? I've never watched the original Stitch movie. I actually haven't watched a lot of Disney movies either. Ghibli movies are some of the greatest movies I've ever watched. Yeah. Um, Growing up, I used to be scared of the Ghibli movies because they were kind of scary. Like, they give you nightmares. That one scene in Spirited Away with the pig, that one's scary. Or in Princess Mononoke with the black monster that crawls after them through the city and is like destroying all the houses in Princess Mononoke. Or when they pass through the forest with all the little dolls and the heads move at the same time, that's really creepy. Or like when she's like drinking the blood out of the wolf, very scary. I used to be too scared to watch Ghibli movies when I was younger. The only one that I wasn't scared of was The Cat Returns. The Cat Returns and I believe Ponyo. Ponyo is actually really cute. I really like Ponyo. They're milking the minions for every last drop of money. Yeah. How many movies of the minions are there? Live actions are never great except for that one. The One Piece live action. True. I mean, that's not a movie. That's a series. Key's Delivery Service was good. I actually recently watched that movie. I think I watched it last year. I did a watch along. We watched the Key's Delivery Service movie together because I had never watched it, and it was nice. It was actually really cute. I like the themes of following your dreams and like doing what you love. I really like that. Vanya's great. I'm sick of that movie. Listen, I want to be down bad for Ponyo's mom. She is hot. She's really pretty. Like, her dad, he's okay. He's kind of crazy. But her mom though. Her mom though. Ponyo's mom, damn. Her mom is the goddess of the sea. Our TV broke and the Ponyo movie was stuck on repeat for 3 days. After watching it for like 50 times, I lost interest. Well, it's a good movie. I mean, there's worse movies your TV could have been stuck on. Like High School Musical. I think if it was stuck in High School Musical, you'd go insane. Can you imagine? What's that one movie in High School? What's that one song in High School Musical? It's time to get your head in the game. And it just repeats over and over and over. Can't you just unplug the TV though? Can't you just unplug the TV and just not use it? I was stuck on that Pokemon movie about Mewtwo. That's a good movie. That one's sad. When Ash dies. When Ash dies and gets turned into stone. That's traumatizing. My favorite Pokemon movie is the one with Entei. I find the small boat of Ponyo very interesting. My favorite part about Ponyo is when it starts heavily raining and then they make the ramen with the noodles and the drink. That food looks so good. I remember like I would watch it and I would be like, damn, I want ramen. I used to beg my parents. I'd be like, I really want instant noodles right now. I really want ramen. I like the movie by returning Arceus. Yeah, the one with Entei. There's also the one with Jirachi. There's one with Jirachi. And then they have to awaken her. That one's pretty cool. It makes me hungry just thinking about it. Yeah. A lot of food looks super good. Yeah, with the thick slices of bacon and the egg. Oh my god, it looks so good. I'm like, hell yeah. I want ramen. Oh my god, I want ramen now. It's been a really long time since I had ramen. Posture check and water break. Thank you. Let me stretch. My back. Thank you, cat. Water break. Oh my god, you can hear that. Did you know? Do you ever just like accidentally waterboard yourself drinking water out of a cup? Because you like pour it a little bit too far and then you like tilt it too far back and the water goes all over. Like it goes past your face and then down your shirt. Because I do that every single time I drink out of a cup with like a wider brim. Luckily, I drink water like half the time, but I'm so used to drinking out of water bottles with like a narrower spout that when I go drink water out of a cup, I like tilt it back too far and then the water goes all over my face. So I sit there, I'm like, damn. I hate that. Yep. Yeah, sometimes, yep. I do that often sometimes. Sometimes it like sucks because I'll be drinking like tea or something and it goes all over. Thank you. Do you ever have a sense where you drink water and your body just resets and your sense of balance goes all wonky? No. I have never had that. I don't think I've ever had that experience, no. Thank you, Eternal Rhythm, for the headband. Please no bite. No. No, I won't. No. That might just be a you thing, honestly. Because, I mean, if it's like cold water, I don't know. But like, just drinking water, no. If it's like really good water and I'm like, damn, this water tastes really good. Maybe. What happened to my closed captions? My CC just died. I don't know what happened. What the heck? Am I muted? Am I muted? No, I'm not. What the heck? That's so weird. Hello? Oh. Never mind, it's working again. That's weird. Do I ever feel sleepy after drinking water? No. If I've been drinking room temperature water, and then like I haven't drank water in a really long time, and I'm like, wow, this water tastes really good, and I can't get enough. Yeah, like water that just hits different. Really good. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, oh, never mind, I don't want water anymore. But that split second of water where you're like, wow, I just can't drink enough water. This water's so good. Yeah, it just hits different. I know. No, I don't bite people. Unless they're mean. Then maybe I would. Or if they're annoying. Right now, I have like 3 containers on my desk of just liquid. I have my water bottle, my cup of water, and my cup of, I don't know what this is, chocolate. It's like, it's milk and chocolate blended with chocolate chips, blended with ice. So it's like cold blended hot chocolate. That was my shoulder. If you ever hear me cracking randomly, that's just my bones. My bones do that sometimes. Don't worry about it. I used to have this one joint in my shoulder that if I leaned against a wall or something and I like turned my elbow or my shoulder in a certain way, I could get it to crack repeatedly. It would just like pop. And I can't do it anymore, but it used to do that. You don't know what I've been drinking? I can tell you the ingredients in it. It's milk, white mocha, chocolate chips, ice, blended, and that's it. I don't know what it is because I didn't make it. Um, my brother works at a coffee shop and he brings me drinks back and I'm like, just bring me something. So he does. And I don't know what he brings me. So I know what's in there. I just don't know the name of it. It doesn't have coffee because I don't like coffee, but it's got like chocolate in it, and the chocolate chips all sat at the bottom, and now I can't drink it. I went to bed last night. I like passed out. I think I woke up around 1, went back to sleep, woke up at 7 a.m. to like super heavy rain. Went back to sleep, woke up again at 12, and now I feel like too awake because I fell asleep last night at like 10, so I've just been sleeping for like a really, really long time. But it's bad because at have to wake up early tomorrow. I have to wake up early at like 8 a.m. because I gotta make it to the airport. I gotta go. I'm touching grass, guys. I haven't even packed anything. I don't like coffee. Yeah, I don't like coffee either. Well, I like the taste of coffee. I like blonde coffee. The taste of blonde coffee is just, I have a massive debuff that makes it so that I can't drink coffee without getting a severe headache. I get really bad headaches with coffee. Same thing with alcohol. I don't like alcohol. But at least, like, with coffee, if you have a lot of milk and sugar, it tastes good. Because it's like a latte. I like lattes. Or with alcohol, you can make cocktails. But you have too much of one, and it gives me a headache, even though it tastes really good and I want to drink more, but I can't. So that sucks. I love coffee so much, it makes me hyper, but also makes me feel really tight in the chest if I take too much. Yeah, both alcohol and caffeine have this effect on me where I have too much of it, and then I start being like, I can feel my heartbeat in my ears, and then my hands start shaking. Coffee doesn't make me hyper. Like, it doesn't have any effect on me, but I can feel my heartbeat. I'm like, wow. I can feel my heart in my chest beating really, really hard. I'm like, wow, I can hear and I can feel sound. It's amazing. And I'm like, that probably is not what's supposed to happen. That's scary. No, it's not. It's just a fun experience, you know? You just sit there and you're like, my heart in my chest is just beating heavily. It's fun. It's great. I guess you forgot to keep typing when talking. Well, when I look at chat, I'm like talking to you guys. I don't really type because I'm like taking a little break. I'm like both. I'm doing both. I'm like thinking about what I need to type next, and at the same time I go back and I'll look at the thing and I'm like, okay, here's what I should type. You guys know I can't multitask. I'm really bad at that. I can't multitask. I can't like type and also read chat and talk to you guys at the same time. And I really like talking to you guys. And if I had to choose between like talking to you guys versus working, I'd really rather I'd really rather get distracted, but I know I can't, so we thank you. Yep. Thank you guys for being a really great distraction for my work. Work on your assignment. Sure. I'm almost done. I agree to distractingness behind you. I'm not falling for that one. There's nobody behind me. Hey, look, a squirrel. Where? It's a plane. It's a bird. No. It's food patterns. It is a bird. Yep, it is a bird. Do I have a Discord? Scroll down. Look at my about section. Okay, sorry to check. No worries. It's there. I know. It's paragraphs. I wrote so much. People are like, dang, why is your about section so long? I didn't know what else to put. I was like, here, we're just gonna write paragraphs. Reading in this economy? Yeah. Come on, guys. Gotta read. I wrote all that for you guys, and you guys don't read it? Come on. I looked. Honestly, I think sure. It's opposite day for you. Whatever you say. It's just the opposite. It's actually very funny because I did actually talk about my height like 12 months ago. not 12 months ago, or like 9. I'm not following most of those rules. Well, too bad. Because if you don't, it's the bond camera for you. No, my rules are pretty lax. As long as you don't spam, as long as you're nice, as long as you have basic common sense, you should be fine. A lot of them boil down to just common sense and being nice. So the second to last one, I don't know what the second last one is. I don't even know my own rules. That's a funny thing. I don't know my own rules. I put them there as like a general guideline, but honestly, it's just vibes. If I feel like you don't fit the vibe check, I will just get rid of you. I don't even have that as my rule. I refuse to have fun here. That's your problem, that's your problem, mate. I was gonna say my dude. I tried to say both at the same time. I was gonna be like my dude and mate. Yeah. That's your problem. If you want to sit there and be like, oh, I hate Yo, I'm gonna watch your streams, go ahead. I don't care as long as you don't say anything to me. I just have to ask, if you're not having a great time, I don't know why you're here. I don't know. Nobody's sitting here with like a gun to your head being all like, watch me. Nah. Alt accounts exist for a reason. If you are somebody that I sniped in the past and I got rid of and you came back, I hope you don't tell me. Because if you do, I'm getting rid of you. Hi, Zoominator 12. Welcome. How are you? Happy Pride Month. I like your little froggies. I like frogs. Frogs are cute. How are you doing? I'm fine, thank you for asking. What about you? I am also very well, thank you. I'm also doing well. We're just, I'm working. Ooh, you know what I want to do? Okay, 2 things. I saw this game that's called the Chef Shift, and it's pretty cool. It's about typing. But I know that I would like be super bad at typing and I'd misspell every other word, so I'm not sure how good I'd be at that game. But it looks really fun. Secondly, I forgot what I was gonna say. I forgot what I was gonna say. Anyways, I'm here mostly to remind you, like talking to you talk, for another reason. Get a new hobby. Get a new hobby, my dude. I think you need to touch grass. I think you need a new hobby. But yeah, Froggy, cute. Never. I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to Anos. I'm talking to Anos, I'm sorry. Oh wait, I remember what I was gonna say. I said, there's actually the subtitle feature. Yeah, the game sounds fun. It's about typing. There's a subtitle feature. The ones that I'm currently using is just the CC Cloud Caption, default by Discord. Sorry, not Discord. OBS. But there's one out there that translates it into another language or a couple other languages. It's pretty cool. I might try that one day, but I don't know what language I would try. Like, I know most of my people who watch me are English, so I don't know what else I would translate into. Hi, it's Yoshida. Welcome. Hello, welcome. How are you? Thank you. Welcome. Oh, I tweet. Sorry. I'll find a new one if I get tired of writing. Thanks. I recommend that. Yep. Touch grass. Stop it. Thank you. If no one got me, I know Cosmic Tea got me. Yeah, I treat my Discord like a tweet. Like a tweets channel. Half the stuff on there is just like, man, this could have been a tweet. It's just random boring stories. Yep. Like, hey guys, what do you think about this? Yep. Or, I did this the other day. That's nice. I think I make up maybe 70% of the messages in that channel. All over. Does that count as spam? No. Maybe. Doesn't matter. Does it bother you? I think you need to get a new hobby. I think you need to get a new joke. I think it's kind of stale, but if you want to keep beating a dead horse and be boring, sure. I'm just saying. Like I said, if you say something stupid, and if you say it, I'm just gonna ignore it, and that's why I haven't been reading it out loud. And if you say certain messages, I just don't read them. So, just know that I'm going to ignore it. But yeah, I'm just working. We're doing work. Yeah. Those emotes are so cute. Thank you for the head pets, cat. Gosh, I love frogs. Although, like, I think my favorite animal. I have a lot of favorite animals. I like fish. I like rabbits. I like cats. I like birds. I like birds a lot. I think birds are cute. I like all animals actually. Sea pancakes. Fish. Yeah. Hamsters, lizards, snakes. But yes, thank you, Cosmic Tea. Um, it's okay. Moderation should be my job. But thank you. I want everybody to have a good time. And yeah. Yeah, if one person's bothering you or like it's ruining the vibes, just let me know. I'll do something about it. Because I want everybody to have a good time. And if like one person's ruining the mood, then just let me know. I got you. Yeah. Also, Zubin here, thank you for the follow. Apple strudel. Sorry, that's loud. Thank you, cat. 420, let's go. That's super loud. When I get back from my break, I will be doing a guitar stream. So you can look forward to that. I'll be playing the guitar for a little bit. I have to pick it back up again. I'm gonna be a little rusty, but it should be fun. I'll sit here, I'll play my guitar. Yeah! I have a couple of songs that I saved out of the tabs. Yeah. That should be fun. A reminder for people who are or haven't been here. I will be going on a little bit of a break for like a week. I'll be back. Next Friday, so the 13th, Friday the 13th, I'll be back. I'm going to be touching grass. And I'll be going on a trip to touch grass. I'm going on a journey, an adventure to touch grass. And I'll be filming it. I'll make like a little compilation. I'll do like a really cool edit of like my epic grass touching. Looking forward to it, yeah. I'm really excited to pick up the guitar again. Oh, I miss playing the guitar. It's really fun. Imagine touching grass. Yeah, I'll be actually touching grass. Going to go look at trees and stuff. Yep. Trees. I will survive touching grass for you guys. I'll come back and I'll tell you guys some stories. I'd be like, this is how grass touching went. Yeah, just a little bit of an example in the background. My background, where we're gonna be touching grass a little bit. Guess I'm working on discussion posts. Hello Bendy, thank you for the follow. Bendy and the Ink Machine. Gosh, that song, the music, the fan songs written for that song is like goes hard. Bendy and the Ink Machine. Yeah, I'm writing discussion posts. hope you are doing well, Bendy. That you may not be an ink demon. I'm like reading the textbook. Thank you. Okay. All right. I'm done. I'm free. Well, as much as I'm like willing to do today. Yep. Yeah. I'm not doing the rest. I could work ahead. I could work ahead and like finish for next week, but nah. We'll do that tomorrow. Thank you. Okay, now I can talk. Now I can yap. Now I can yap. Alright. We can yap for a little bit. And then have to go to bed. Because it's like 2 a.m. and I have to wake up at 8. How is everybody? What's everybody up to? What's everybody doing? How's my day been? Good. As I said earlier, I passed I passed out last night. I woke up at like 7 a.m. to rain, which is actually really nice. I don't know if you guys have ever done this, but waking up to it like heavily pouring rain outside is just so comforting. Like I love rain. I love the sound of rain. But yeah, I woke up to it raining really heavily outside, and then I went back to sleep. Oh my gosh, I love the sound of rain. Like when you're indoors, or like when you're in a car and you hear it hitting the roof, it's like really comforting. But yeah, I went back to sleep and I woke up again at 12. But like before then, I woke up, like I passed out at night. I went to bed at like, I didn't even go to bed, I just slept. I was like lying in bed watching like YouTube videos. I was outside watching YouTube videos and I ended up falling asleep at maybe like 9 or 10. I woke up because I was woken up by my brother and he was like, why don't we get ready for bed? And I was like, yeah, I'll do that. I ended up falling back asleep again. I woke up at I think I woke up again at 7. He woke me up at like 1 in the morning and he's like, shouldn't you get ready for bed? And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go do that. And it was like and then I ended up not doing that. So yeah, I woke up in the morning at like 7. I was like, oh shoot. So then I ended up like, you know, getting ready for bed again, like taking a shower, brushing my teeth, doing all that stuff that I did not get to do because I passed out last night and I woke up again. Yep. Rain is fun even if you do need to go outside. I mean, it's one part going outside willingly and being like, I'm gonna go dance in the rain, right? I'm gonna go like, I love going outside if I know that I can dry off. Like if I can go back inside and like change and take a shower. Like it sucks if you're going about your day and you're like, I need to go to like this appointment or I need to go to work or I need to go to school and it's raining and then the rain like you don't have an umbrella, it just starts raining heavily, you need to get to an appointment, you don't have you get all wet or like a car splashes water on you and you get water in your shoes and then you have to be like out for the rest of the day wet soaking. That sucks because oh my god, there's nothing worse than having wet socks. There's nothing worse than walking around going to like appointments, walking to place with wet socks and knowing that like you can't take them off and you can't change. That sucks. But if it's like with your own volition and you're like, ooh, I want to go outside and I want to go play in the rain, and I can come back inside, and then I can change, and I can just hop in a really nice warm shower and cool, like warm up. I really like that. I like going outside in the rain. I like dancing in the rain. I like just, woo, it's raining really heavily. I'm gonna go outside and get wet. I'm gonna go take a shower outside. That's really fun. But like if you're going out for the day and you're all wet and it's like sucks. But if I'm going home and it's raining, I'm like, hell yeah, I'll get all wet. I remember one time I was biking home from school because I used to bike to school and I used to bike home from school, and one time it was like pouring rain. I had the option to either stay indoors and wait for the rain to pass, or I could bike home in the super pouring rain and not be able to see. I was like, screw it, I'm just gonna go get caught in the rain. So I ended up biking home in the pouring rain, super heavy, but it was fun. My mom was not very happy though. She was like, oh my god, you're standing in the front door dripping. And she's like, stay there. Don't drip water all over the hardwood floors. I was like, okay. But it was a lot of fun. I got soaked. Very true. I think the same rings true with the cold and the snow. True. I see exponent in the Discord. I see you. Yes, it's late. I know, it's like 2:30. With the cold and snow, I don't mind the cold and snow because if you're equipped properly, here's the thing. Here's the difference between rain and snow. Snow you can prepare for when it's wintertime. You're wearing the right gear for it. You're usually wearing winter boots of some kind, right? You're usually wearing winter boots. You're usually wearing a coat, a snow coat, right? So you're prepared for the winter. If it suddenly starts snowing, you're fine. You're not going to be cold. But the rain, if it suddenly starts raining and it catches you off guard, you don't have an umbrella and you get soaked, you can't really do much about that. With the snow, you're usually already prepared. You're usually wearing a coat. You can just brush off the snow. Snow doesn't linger. Snow dries. It's not like rain. Rain comes down hard and it comes down fast. You have a trade-off with warmth and speed with snow gear? True. Oh my god. Walking in snow is like walking in sand. It's so hard. I used to walk to school with like really high snow, and then it was even worse when it would freeze. It would freeze, and then you would be stuck trying to like walk across the sidewalk that was frozen because people don't shovel their people don't shovel their sidewalks. People don't shovel their sidewalks, and it sucks because you're trying to get through. Sorry, I just turned off my drawing tablet in front of me. People don't shovel their sidewalks, and then you're trying to walk through it, but then there's like ice. Like the sidewalk is literally ice, and it's not even nice ice. It's like bumpy, and there's some parts that are super slippery and some parts that are covered with snow, so you can't tell where you're stepping, so you have to go super slow. And even if you do have snow boots on with the rubber, it's still hard because it's still slippery. And it's like, oh my god, you have the option between I'm gonna go walk on the road where there is no snow, but there's also cars, or you can walk on the sidewalk where it's just straight up an ice rink. I mean, at least with rain, your shoes get wet, not the end of the world. Snow gear, I think it's fine. Layers. You don't have to have like super bulky snow gear. Like if you layer properly and you know how to layer, I think it's fine. Get fleece lined tights. Get fleece lined tights. Get a bunch of leggings. Your legs are pretty mobile. And then you can wear like a short jacket, it doesn't matter. Because with fleece lined tights. They like wrap around your legs and you end up being like really warm. It's actually quite nice. I recommend. So this is for girls. For guys, I don't know what you guys wear. Thermal underwear. I think thermal underwear is a thing for guys too, right? Like everybody can wear layers. Like if you have a, I know Uniqlo has a heat tech, right? Uniqlo has a form of heat tech where you can wear it underneath stuff, and it's like a really thin layer that you can wear that keeps you warm. Although I have heard it's like very effective. It keeps you really warm. So if you go inside and you just sweat, that's the part that sucks. You like bundle up and you have to take everything off. I wear track pants and a light coat. Aren't you Canadian? Canada's cold. I don't know how you do that. Like there was this one year in Canada where it got to negative sneakers in the winter. What the heck? You're like one of those people that go outside in the wintertime in like shorts and a t-shirt and you're like, oh, negative 20, not bad. There was this one year in Canada where it got to like negative 30. It was freezing. Oh my god. I remember walking up like a super hilly area in the freezing cold because I had come back from college. I come back from uni. It was my winter break. Oops, I just hit my headphones. It was winter break, and I remember walking up that hill with my suitcase, and my hands were freezing because I refuse to wear gloves. I don't like wearing gloves. I don't like wearing hats either. I don't like wearing scarves. I'll wear a hoodie, I'll wear a hood, and that's it. But I remember walking up that hill with my suitcase, my hands freezing. I had to drag my suitcase. I had to switch hands. One hand in my pocket to warm it up, and then I would put the other holding my suitcase, and then I would have to switch hands so that the other hand's holding the suitcase and the other hand's back in my pocket being warm. And it was like cold. I remember wearing like 3 pairs of leggings. I had like really thick corduroy overalls of denim, and then I also had another layer underneath it of tights. I had another layer underneath it of leggings. And then on top, I was wearing like a long sleeve shirt, and on top of it, I was wearing a sweater. On top of that, I was wearing a like a fleece jacket, and on top I was wearing my winter jacket. I was like bundled. I was warm, but my hands were freezing, and my face was frozen. I couldn't feel my face. Do your hands just stop working as well in the cold? Yeah. Like my hands freeze and I can't move them. My hands get stiff and it's like annoying because like I'm trying to move them as well as they normally would, but they're like creaky. They move really slow and they're like really rusted joints. I'm like trying to move my hands and they won't move. That sucks. Oh my god, man, I hate this. Yeah, but I don't like wearing gloves either, because like gloves don't help. I'd wear gloves and my fingers are still cold. My palms might be warm, but my fingers are still cold, so I don't really know what the point of wearing gloves is, other than to touch snow. Like, if I wanted to make snowballs, sure, I'd wear gloves, but if I'm just going out day to day, I'd rather just keep my hands in my pockets. Mittens and heat packs are the way? Nah, no mittens, just pockets. Pockets and long sleeves. Like, I have really long sleeves that I just pull my sleeves over my hands and I stick my hands in my pocket. This is that's just me though. Like, I don't like wearing hats, I don't like wearing gloves, I don't like wearing scarves. Maybe once in a while I'll wear a scarf if it's really cold. I'll like wrap the scarf around my face because it's like freezing. You know when it's windy and it's cold and then the ice just blows in your face and it hurts? Yeah. I'll wear a scarf then. But a lot of times I just refuse to wear a hat and I refuse to wear gloves. I just don't like the way it feels. Like, hats, they ruin your like hair. And then it creates static electricity. I don't like it, and I don't like when things touch on my head. And then gloves. And then gloves get in the way. Masks work way better, more comfortable than scarves. Depends. I like being able to, like bury my face like this down into a scarf or into like the collar of a coat, and then being able to like move my head out and then like look over my scarf. Then like a mask just gets in my face and then I can't like breathe properly. At least with a scarf I can do like this and I can like go out of the scarf and like breathe a little bit. So there's that. I kind of like that. Also, I think scarves look prettier. Like scarves are cute compared to a mask. But I do get what you're saying. Yeah, like masks, you breathe on your own face, and your breath keeps your face warm. And then at least with like a scarf, it makes your neck warm too. But yeah, I I don't miss the winter. I'm like somewhere else now. I moved. I'm no longer in Canada, but I do not miss the winter. That was my least favorite part about Canada. I did not like the winter. I'd like talk to my friends and I'd be like, "Hey guys, how's it going?" And they're like, "It's snowing." I'm like, "Cool." I haven't seen the snow in like years. That's not true. I went back recently, but it wasn't snowing then. It doesn't snow in Canada until like February, so I went in December, and December's pretty dry, so that was nice. I did see snow, I think on the last day, when it was like just starting to snow, and that's when it's like the pretty snow, where it's just starting to come down, and then the snowflakes are big and chunky, and you can see the snowflakes. It's not like the tiny little pellets that hit you in the face, but it's like the pretty snow that comes in like little snowflakes and is coming down gently, and it melts when it hits the ground because it's still not cold enough to freeze. That was really nice. I recommend that. But anyways, I probably should go to bed. It's kind of funny though when people from other countries panic over 2 degrees Celsius. I know, that's a thing. So the place that I'm going to is going to be pretty cold. But it's like not freezing cold. It's like 10 degrees Fahrenheit, which I don't know how cold that is in Celsius. I think that's like, how cold is that in Celsius? I don't know. 10? 20? But actually, let me look that up. What is 10 degrees? Negative 12. Holy moly. Okay, it's gonna be freezing. Never mind. I was like, 10 degrees Fahrenheit. That's not that cold. It's like, I'm thinking of it in Celsius. Like 10 degrees Celsius? Nah, not big deal. 10 degrees Celsius? That's warm. Negative 12. Holy moly. That's like cold. Okay, I'm gonna be freezing. Never mind. I'm gonna be cold. I run on lower temperatures too. Like, a lot of times I end up being cold. So, oh boy. Yeah, I get confused between Celsius and Fahrenheit. I like to personally use Celsius for negative temperatures and then Fahrenheit for like higher temperatures. So if it's like 100 degrees Fahrenheit, that's hot. 40 degrees Celsius, that feels like it's cold, but it's actually hot. Like 40 degrees Celsius is, I think, 110 Fahrenheit. It's pretty hot. Misleading, I know. Celsius is confusing. Fahrenheit is confusing. So, personally, I like to interchange my Celsius and Fahrenheit, but then it confuses other people, so. But it makes sense in my head. If I want to describe like a cold temperature, 0 degrees in Celsius, that's freezing. Anything under that, that's cold. Like negative -1, you know, like that's snow weather, cold, but like not too cold, you know. But in Fahrenheit, 0 degrees Fahrenheit, that's freezing. That's like -32 or something. That's really cold. I think freezing temperature in Fahrenheit's like 12? No. Something around those. Yeah, I think it's 12 or something. 4? I have to look it up. I don't know. I don't know the conversion, but I just know that I do not remember. But yeah, I remember going to Japan, and then people were like, oh my god, it's so cold in Japan. It's so cold in December. And the temperature is like, the coldest it gets in Japan is like -6. It's not that bad, but if you're unprepared for the weather and you're not used to it, it can be cold. They're like, oh my god, it's so cold in Japan. -6. But if the only thing you have in your suitcase is like a long pair of pants of jeans and like a really thin t-shirt, yeah, you're gonna be a little bit cold. But if you're used to it, you know, it's fine. That shorts weather depends. Like Tokyo tends to be pretty windy, a little bit, and cold. Like it's not cold enough to really snow a lot, and it's not cold enough to like be super freezing, but it's okay. It's okay. It's like normal weather. Anyways, I should probably go to bed. I'm sorry for the short stream, everybody, but I gotta go. I gotta go to bed. This is supposed to be a short stream. I was gonna like hang around for a little bit. Thank you all for stopping by. Oh my god, I have this like rewards request queue that's like backed up. Anyways, thank you all for stopping by. I will be back, as I said, I'll be taking a little bit of a break. I'm gonna go touch grass. I'm going on a little trip. I'll be back on the 13th, and I'll be doing a little guitar stream. I got a new guitar. And I'm really excited to show you guys. But I'm gonna actually send you guys off on a raid. We're gonna pay it back. We're gonna pay it forward. I'm gonna send you guys over to somebody. Let me see who is raiding, or who's streaming at this time. What the heck? Wait one sec. Let me look. Let me see who's streaming this time. Does anybody have any recommendations? Breaker Bell? I don't know who that is. Ooh, we can do 2K streaming. I just got a notification on Twitch. Interesting. Oh no, not ear licking. Why is there so much ear licking? Holy moly, sorry. Sorry, I'm looking at the tags, and I'm not looking at... I'm looking at the ASMR category, but... You know, I realized that I probably do ASMR wrong. I'm looking at these ASMR streamers and I'm like, oh my god. I don't think I'm doing this correctly. Thank you. No, like legit, I just sit here and I turn my gain up and then I yap. I don't think I'm doing that right. I don't think I'm doing this right. But thank you. I just think it's funny. Then there's a lot of people streaming. Or like in this category. I'm gonna send you guys off to Miana actually. Say hi to her. I'm gonna send you off to Miana. Anyways, good night everybody. Thank you all for stopping by. S7 headpad redeem. I always use it. Oh, thank you. Thank you all for stopping by. Thank you again for the raid. I'm gonna go raid Miana. So, thank you. Good night. Yay! Kyoyosui! Good night, everybody. Thank you for stopping by. Yes, good night. Everybody have a good night too. Have a good night. I'm gonna go to bed. I will see you guys on the 13th.